Good day, Sir Mark, and to those people who is watching this video right now. I'm going to present our mini business plan presentation about Turk Shawarma. Let's proceed. So these are the topic outline that I'm going to tackle in this video. First is executive summary. Second, company's background. Third, microenvironment. In microenvironment, we have company, suppliers, marketing intermediaries, customers, competition, and public. And the fourth one is opportunities and threats. The fifth one, we have strength and weaknesses. Uh, yung pang-anim is marketing strategies. Sa loob ng marketing strategies, we have product service strategy, target market, fund positioning, and we have pricing strategy here, and we have distribution strategy, and we have advertising and promotion as well, and lastly the feedback and control. Let's start with the executive summary. Turk Shawarma is a well-known restaurant chain in the Philippines, serving delicious food, affordable Middle Eastern food. So yung shawarma, Turk Shawarma ay nag-offer po ng mga iba't ibang foods. Hindi naman iba't iba. More on shawarma sila. Yan, Middle Eastern food. Shawarma talaga sila mas kilala. And na-innovate nila to. Nag-invent nila ng kanin. Ayan. Kasi yung mga Pinoy, di ba? Mahilig tayo sa kanin. So, para mas mabenta, pumatok sa atin. Nilagyan din nila naglagay rin sila sa menu nila ng rice meal. Ayan, they offer shawarma wraps, rice meals, kebabs, and vegetarian options. With many location and delivery services, Turk Shawarma make it easy to enjoy their the food on the go or at home, no? Katulad ng ibang mga branch, ng ibang food, meron din silang mga delivery services na makikita natin sa mga apps. Ayan, tsaka yung Turk Shawarma, usually makikita na siya sa mga Pure Gold. Ayan. And siyempre sa SM, hindi sila pwede mawala. And doon sila nagumpisa. Doon sila nag-start magpatayo sa SM. Their focus on delicious food, affordability, and convenience has made Turk Shawarma a leading shawarma restaurant in the Philippines. So, is considered Shawarma Turks is considered to be the leading shawarma company here in our country. Yung behind nito is Shawarma Shack, which is also very known company ng titinda ng shawarma, no. Itong Turks, sila yung mas nakilala kasi I think mas affordable, and also mas masarap. Mas patok sa panlasa ng masa. Next, company's background. Turks is one of the fastest growing food retail chains in the country. Started in 2004. Ayon. Known for their shawarma. First store opened at SM Center Point in Santa Mesa. Yan. Katulad nung sabi ko kanina, no, sa SM talaga sila nag-start. May story to eh. Um, yung owner, nagbabalak siya na magpatayo ng business about about sa shawarma, etc. So naisip niya bakit hindi sa SM, kasi wala pa at that time, wala pang masyado nagtitinda na ito dito sa Philippines, alam ko. Sa nabasa kong article, naisip nung owner na mag-propose sa SM na magpatayo siya dun sa SM na yon, no? And hindi siya pinayagan kasi yung amoy daw kakalat sa mall, sa buong mall kakalat yung amoy. So gumawa siya ng paraan. Yung nilulutuan, parang nilagyan niya ng cover, something. And yon, nagustuhan to ng mall. In-innovate nung owner yung gumawa siya ng paraan. Gumawa siya ng paraan para mapatayo talaga sa loob ng SM. Kasi naisip niya na pag sa labas siya nagpatayo, baka di siya kumita. Eh, tama naman. Mas maraming tao sa SM. Kaya dun niya talaga gusto magpatayo. And kalaunan, na-approve nga ng SM and nakapagtayo siya. And doon na lumaki yung franchise na ito, yung company na to na Turk Shawarma. Next, now has 498 branches nationwide and plans to open more in Hong Kong in the United States. 498 branch, I think this is not accurate. Basta around that, no? Yun, madami na silang napatayong branch simula nung nag-open sila sa mall, no? Lumaki na talaga sila. And balak nila magpatayo pa sa ibang bansa para mas makilala pa talaga. Mas ma, mas ma, kumbaga yung mga Pinoy doon, matitikman na nila. Hindi na sila matatakam or something. Next, microenvironmental analysis. Let's move. Company. This company offers a clean and modern, fast, casual dining experience with comfortable seating. This is ito yung pinaka-essential, no, when we're eating. Yung comfortable seating and of course yung malinis talaga, no, sa lugar or kahit yung food, 'di ba? That's what we're looking for pagkakain. And this company offers that. Features an open kitchen showcasing the shawarma preparation process. It is a good thing, no? It is an advantage. I mean, this is a advantage for this company na makita na pinapakita nila yung pagkain na siniserve. Kung paano ginagawa yung food. Actually, ginagawa din ata ito ng ibang company, no? Pero yun nga, they started it, no? Sila yung nag-umpisa nitong style na to. So, we have to give them a credit. And next, unique selling points. Freshly, ayun nga, no? They offers such as shawarma, no? Yung food nila is hindi basta-basta. And yun yung nagustuhan sa kanila ng masa, no? And yung kanilang mga toppings, sauces, yung lasa ng sauce nila, etc. No? And dun sa preparation pala, no? Nakalimutan ko banggitin. Ayun nga, it's a huge advantage. Siyempre, may kita ng customers mo kung paano, customers nila, kung paano nila i-serve yung food nila, kung paano ginawa. No? And also, in some case, pag nakita ng customer na konti nilagay, pwede magpadagdag, right? Next, suppliers. Secure, reliable suppliers for high quality meats. Ayan. For this company, no, sa tagal na nilang um tagal na nito ng sa tagal na nilang nag-ano ng service o nagbe-business, no. I think they secured na yung mga suppliers sila for high quality meat. Yung mga quality, no, talaga na meat. Meat, chicken meat and the beef meat, no. And also the vegetables and other authentic spices that they're using para sa kanilang in-offer na food, no. It's a big thing Kasi mahirap kung paiba-iba. Hindi consistent, 'di ba? Yun yung pinaka-importante sa business. Consistent talaga. Yung lasa, syempre, para balik-balikan ng tao. Next, prioritize local supplier whenever possible to support the community. I know, if kung kaya naman nila na magawa to, maganda. No, kasi makakatulong to sa mga local natin, no. Kasi um pwede silang baka saan sila kumukuha, no, nag-i-import pa something. Pero siguro di naman ganun, no. Pero mas maganda, no, kung sa local lang tayo kukuha. And also, I think mas mura to. Makahanap talaga sila ng ng taga-local lang, no. And also, susuportahan yung ano na yon, supplier na yon, no. Susuportahan nitong Turk Shawarma yung susupply, and also makakatulong din nga para dun sa suppliers. Next is marketing intermediaries, no? Partner with establishment delivery platforms, Grab Food, Foodpanda to expand which offer convenience delivery options. Now, ito yung way nila para mas ma-deliver sa customers yung food nila ng mas madali, no? Mas convenience. Ayan, they are partnered with delivery platforms such as Grab Food and also Foodpanda. Nasa ganun na silang app ngayon, and much easier na nga, mas madali na. Like I said kanina, no, mas mabilis na siya. Di na kailangan lumabas ng mga customers. Pag nag-crave sila, na-order na lang sila and mabibili na kaagad yung product na to. Which is big thing para sa mga tinatamad. Lalo na ngayong mainit, no? Pag tinatamad lumabas yung mga tao or yung customers nila, mas mapapabilis na yung pagbili ng mga customers ng ino-offer nilang product or food. Next, customers. So, target young professionals, students, and families seeking a quick, flavorful, and affordable meal. No, Turk shawarma, no? Shawarma kasi this is patok. Patok na patok to, no? Lalo-lalo na sa mga students na kasi ngayon may mga sa mga advertisement nakikita na ng mga ano yan, ng mga students, ng mga tao, no, that they should target talaga yung mga families din na mahilig sa mga gantong pagkain, no. That's their target market. And of course, syempre yung presyo, no, sa presyo yung magkakatalo din kung gaano kamahal, kung gaano kasulit sa presyo na yon, no. Siyempre, doon makabatay yung mga customers ng Turk Shawarma. Next is cater to health conscious consumers by offering options like grilled chicken or vegetarian shawarma with fresh salad options. Ayan, they can also add, no, some other food para maka-attract ng other customers, no. Ayun nga, yung mga vegetarian po pwede para ma-hook nila yung market na yon ng mga customers na yon, no. They can add such as vegetarian, etc. mga food. Next is competition. Emphasize unique differentiators. Focus on authentic Turkish recipes, superior quality ingredients, fresh pita bread, and vibrant dining atmosphere, no? Dito naman, no, they should consider din, no, yung mga kung competitors sila, kung ano yung mga bago doon, no? And also, dapat ngayon, nabanggit ko kanina, dapat consistent yung pagkain nila. Kasi kung itong kalaban mong brand ay napaka-consistent, tapos itong brand naman na to, si Turks ay hindi consistent, syempre, magbabago yung perspective ng tao doon. No? Lilipat sila. Ay, dito na tayo. Dapat, mag-focus lang talaga, no? Sa mga dapat na pagtuunan. Focus being consistent sa mga flavors and ingredients, quality ingredients nila, such as that. And also, yung mga ingredients, no? Ayun nga, that maging consistent. Kasi once na pumalpak yan, eh, mahirap. I think the biggest competitor of this company is Shawarma Shack. Yeah, Shawarma Shack. Publix build positive relationship with local government agencies for permitting health inspection. Ayan, I think they are offering this naman, no? Yung may permit, yan. That's a green flag and health inspection, no? That's also a green flag. Para masigurado yung kasiguraduhan ng health ng mga bibili dito, no? At sila sa local na ano, no? Mga food inspection such as that. Para maano na, parang assurance na ganito to, malinis talaga. Ayan, FDA ba? Ayan, na-approve sila, ayan, mga ganun. Engage with media outlets, food blogs, local news to generate positive publicity. Ayan, no, they can collab, no, sa mga vloggers, no, yung mga papaano sila, no, papa-commercial, something, ayan, para mas makilala sila ng masa. And also, partner with community organization for catering events or sponsorships. Ayan, no? May mga kasal, no? Pwede sila yung ano, sila yung, isipin mo, kasal, no? May wedding anniversary tapos, ano, puro shawarma yung ano, handa. And also, to mga piyesta. Ayan, pag may mga event, no? Ayan, pwede silang sumama para makilala sila, no? Mapabango ba sa name ng brand nila. Next, opportunities. Growing Filipino interest in ethnic cuisine, increasing disposable income, rising popularity of delivery platforms. Ayan. In delivery platforms, I think they're using it, 'di ba? Yun nga, yung sa Foodpanda, no, lalo na ngayon, more on social media nga tayo. More online na mga tao, no. Isang pindot lang nila, eh, na tsara they can have the shawarma in less than 30 minutes. Depende sa layo, di ba? And depende sa traffic, syempre. And opportunities where Filipino interest in ethnic cuisine. No? Ethnic cuisine means, in my own understanding, it means na yung mga ibang pagkain na galing sa ibang bansa. Or, yun nga, galing, mapagkain ibang bansa na nadala dito or nasa Pilipinas kasi lumalaki na yung interest ng mga Filipino no, pagdating sa ganun. Katulad nung may nakita ako sa TikTok, example, may chicken biryani, ayan, na sikat ngayon, no, kasi authentic, masarap daw, no, compared sa mga other brands dito sa Pilipinas, no, pinipili nilang pilahan yon kahit mahaba, 'di ba? And increasing disposable income, it means na bawas na yung mga tax. No, ibig sabi, I don't think na parang pagkaintindi ko lumaki na yung sahod, no, kasi nabawasan yung tax dun sa sahod. No, kumbaga may mga pera yung mga tao ngayon, no. So, ayun, they should take advantage sa mga ganito. Next, threats. Competition in the fast food and shawarma market, potential fluctuations in food cost, negative customers review. Ayan, yung threats ng company nito, possible is negative customers review. Kaya nga nabanggit ko kanina, consistent is very essential, is the key. Consistent is the key. No? Once na kamali ka, ipopost ka agad. Yun na yung ano ngayon, kahit madami kang parang isang araw lang naman, isang araw lang naman hindi maganda yung Walang ganun dito guys sa business. Dapat consistent talaga. Kasi may masasabi yung mga bibili sa'yo and may review silang masasabi sa pagkain mo, binibenta. And also, threats, yung competition nilang shawarma shack, no, yun nga, pag nagkamali itong Turks, the shawarma shack can use it as advantage, no, sa marketing nila, na isiraan si ganto, etc., no? That could be a threat. And yung food cost, no? Dahil nga nagmamahal yung mga pagkain, nagtataas din to, syempre. Syempre, mamahalan yung mga tao. And that could be a threat. Na for this food, ang mahal. Diba? And that's their threat. Next is, ay shit. Sorry. Strength. Authentic flavors, high quality ingredients, unique offerings, pita, bread, signature sauces, potential for franchise expanse. Ayan. So we keep on repeating, no? Yun nga, yung mga ino-offer nila, yung mga nagustuhan ng mga tao sa kanilang food, that's their strength, no? Yung pangalan nila yun eh. Pag sinabing Turks, yan. Yun yung dapat nilang panindigan habang nabubuhay itong brand na to. That consistent talaga sila. And potential for franchise expansion, no? I think that's for strength. Pwede silang no? Kasi lumalaki na nga yung nila. This can also be opportunity. That was opportunity. No, pero okay din siya dito. Weaknesses. New business with limited brand awareness. Dependence on skilled staff for shawarma preparation. Initial marketing budget limitation, no? Ayan, sabi dito, dependence on skilled staff for shawarma preparation, no? Yun nga, dahil nakikita nung mga tao, yung mga customers, kung paano i-serve yung mga ino-offer sa kanila. Siyempre, kung gaano pa kasarap yung mga kung yung mga ingredients, kung meron silang, kung you provide the ingredient, kung di naman nila na-execute yung prepare ng food, parang wala din, no? Example is konti magbigay, yan. Tapos, hindi pa okay yung pita, hilaw pa. 'Di ba? Yung mga ganun, no? Hindi siya na tatama. So, nakadepende pa rin sa mga staff. Kaya, meron silang ginagawang mga, hire, interview muna, no? Para, maayos yung maayos yung mga dapat ma-serve ng maayos. Hindi basta-basta, 'di ba? And of course, yung initial marketing budget, no, yung marketing nila, baka wala na silang pang market dahil sa budget, no? Mga kung anong marketing na maisip natin, yun hindi nila magagawa dahil walang budget. Like commercial, yan. Pwede. And then let's move to marketing objectives. Ayan. Achieve brand awareness within target market within the first year. Ayan, yung kunwari, yung kanilang target market is students. Yan. Ito yung mga marketing objectives sila. Dapat ma-aware. Ma-aware yung mga target market nila, yung mga ano, within the first year. Ito ba? Achieve brand awareness within the market. I know. Makilala ng mga customers nila. Yung mga tao, yung brand nila, no, within the first year, yan. I think that's it's very well known, no? Na-achieve na nila to. Next, increase customer base by 20% within the first year, yan. They can, what you call that? They can monitor the customer base each year, no? Na kung tumaas ng tumaas ng tumaas, kung tumutuloy ba yung kanilang ma-sense ba yung product nila, nakikilala ba, mas marami bang tao, etc. No? Kung bumaba yan, magtaka-taka na. Next, position Turk Shawarma as the leading provider of authentic healthy shawarma in the Philippines within 3 years. Ayan. As of now, they are. They are. Kasi nagbasa ako, they are leading in the Philippines. Yung mga shawarma brands. Other brands not very known. They are very known. Turk Shawarma and Shawarma Shack. But Turk Shawarma is very Turk Shawarma is very very popular compared to Shawarma Shack. Ayan, they can use this as objective, no? So within 3 years dapat tayo pa din. No, that's a big accomplishment for this company for sure. And next, marketing strategies, a product strategy. Ayan. In product service strategy, we have target market. Yan. This includes young professionals. Ayan, yung target nila. They can target that around 20 to 40 years old. Kasi pag naumay ba, yan. Pwede yung mga natatrabaho. Sila yung may mga trabaho. May mga trabaho sila. So, of course, that's their target. They have money to buy the food. And also the students 18 to 25 years. This is our in college. Yan, may mga budget na sila for sure. And of course, sa families with children, no? Yung bonding ng mga family, mga bonding na family, they can also target that. When the families want to try new foods, diba? Yan. That's a good thing sa kanila, sa brand na to. Next, brand positioning. Authentic Turkish shawarma experience with fresh flavorful ingredients, high quality cuts of meat, and a vibrant, fast casual atmosphere. Yan, no? Kumbaga ito, dito na talaga sila kilala. Yun nga sinasabi ko, di ba, kanina. They are known for this, no? When we say Turk shawarma, it is the best. Right? That's their position. Dun sila kilala. They know for quality food than better than. Yan, that's their brand name. Pricing strategy, yan. Offer competitive prices for shawarma wraps, plates, and combo meals. And ito, I think nakita ko na to, yung combo meals nila. Para mas, yung presyo, no? Hindi masakit. Kumbaga, sa 199 kung wari may shawarma ka na and may kanin ka na, di ba? Ganon. They are doing that Nakita ko, alam ko, they are offering shawarma and also milk tea. I don't know the price. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung price niya exactly. Pero may nakita ako na ganun na like mas mura siya compared na ano. Ay, may milk tea ka na. 'Di ba? Ayan, that's their pricing strategy. Next, this distribution strategy. Primarily focus on dine-in and take-out service with convenient ordering option in person, online. Ayan, distribution strategy, no? Like I said earlier, they have in Pure Gold, SM, and Robinsons. Yan, yung mga ganun na lugar, no? They have they have that they have their brand in that stores, sa mga stores na yon, no? And also online, no? They emphasize to use that sa online. Napakasikat na nito. Search mo lang and makita mo sila agad. I think they have currently 1.1 million followers sa Facebook. And sa mga Grab, may kita na Grab, Foodpanda, etc. We can see this brand and we can order. Ayun pala, ang disadvantage nito pala, pag wala sa ano, no, pag wala sa mga probinsya, no. Ayun, sa probinsya medyo ano, I'm not very sure, pero I think meron na rin mga probinsya. Advertising and promotional strategy. Utilize social media marketing platforms for target campaign highlighting delicious food. Ayan, no. Marketing nila using the social media apps, no, like Facebook, Instagram, na makapakita yung mga quality food nila na shawarma, no, fresh shawarma, etc. Yun, they can use the combo meal, yan. Pwede nila mapakita sa ano na ganito yung offer namin. Yan. Makaka-attract ito ng mga tao, ng mga customers. And eventually, possible na bumili sa kanila. Offer opening discounts promotion to attract customers. Ayan. Pag nag-open sila sa isang lugar, pwede nila itong gawin, no? Yung discount, no? Here in, example, here in Las Piñas, we are going to open at exactly 9 a.m. Come, free, discount, 50% in shawarma. First 100 person to buy. Yan, mga ganon. First 100 person to buy, 50% off. Yan. Nakaka-attract yun, no? That's the way advertising works. Pwede lang gawin yun. Next, partner with local influencers or food bloggers for restaurant reviews. Ayan. Pa-review nila yung restaurant nila. No? Like example, yung Diwata pare, sikat ngayon, ang dami nag-review, no? And yan, that can be also a source of advertising kasi yung mga followers nun, may kita yung brand nila. And eventually, they can be a customers sa brand na to, na Turk Shawarma. Next. Feedback and control, no? Implement customer feedback mechanism in store survey, online reviews, social media. Ayan, no? Makakapag ano sila ng feedback ng customers nila by using surveys, no? And online reviews, ayan. Yan, usually no, mayroon talaga mga reviews online. Nakikita na ano. Okay, may mga reviews na online page, alam ko. Yan, yun. Magagamit nila yun, no? Pwede doon na doon yung mag-ano yung mga customers about their feedback. Regularly monitor sales data, adjust pricing, promotion, menu offerings based on customer preference. Ayan, no? Kung nakikita nila na bumababa, kung sa tingin nila na, ayun nga, no, nakita nila na mga, yung tayo, mga Pilipino, mahilig sa kanin, no? Ayun, in-adjust nila yung kanilang, ano na, nagdagdag sila ng kanin with shawarma. Ayan, yun yung example. And regular monetary sales, monitor nila yung mga price. Ayan, kung patok ba ito, hindi mo masyado mahal. Ayan. Conduct quality control checks throughout the supply chain, food preparation process to ensure consistent quality. Ayan, over and over again, we're talking about consistent ng food quality ng pagkain, no? Ng dapat kailangan gawin talaga. Ano, by doing this, no, ma-ensure nila na yung pagkain na sinaserve nila sa mga customers nila ay napaka maayos, napaka healthy, kumbaga malinis, and dapat patok sa budget, no. Ayan, no, monitor nila and yung quality ng meat na ni-deliver sa kanila and etc. Ayun, and doon na po nagtatapos yung aking presentation. Thank you for watching and hopefully tama po yung mga sinabi ko, Sir Mark. Have a good day po and thank you.